Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game review. Today, a little bit different. I'll be taking a look at Legend of Mana on the PlayStation 1 console. A lot of unique things about this game that I really enjoy. First and foremost, there's a unique map system. Now, with this system, you can basically pick the way you play. You don't necessarily have to go through the same path everybody else does. You get these items called artifacts, you place them on the map, which is kind of cool. When you first start the game, you can also choose what part of the map you actually start on, so that's a little bit different as well. Also in this game, there's a wide variety of weapons. You have bows, claws, swords, two-handed swords, hammers. You also have weapon upgrades, which you can collect materials to forge better weapons, which is pretty cool. There's an outstanding cast of characters throughout the story. You'll meet, you'll help, you'll get quests from them. They'll join your party. You have like a central location where you can save your game or switch party members. There's also co-op in this game, which is really cool for this type of gameplay. But the bosses in this game are just outrageously over-the-top huge. They take up like a fourth half of the screen sometimes. If you're comparing this game to the Super Nintendo version, there are quite a few differences, and most of it comes from combat. First and foremost, there's no items, so you're not going to be eating your chocolate bars or your candy drops to get your health back up, which makes it a little bit more strategic, but overall it's not that bad. Your food to regenerate your health is dropped by monsters in battle. When a player dies, they stay down for a little bit of time, and over a set period of time they are revived, so you really got to watch losing your other player. If you get low on health, all you really have to do is stand off to the side out of the action, and your health will slowly regenerate. Once you defeat enemies, you have to collect your money and XP. It's not just handed to you. You actually have a chance of not getting it if you're not quick enough. Now, with all this great gameplay, of course, there has to be something bad somewhere. There's a few things that do bring this game down a little bit, but they can easily be overlooked. It just depends on how picky you are with your gameplay. Sometimes when you're fighting, the foreground can get in the way. You won't be able to see all the enemies every time, and sometimes you'll lose money or XP because of this. It's a little annoying, but overall, it hasn't happened too much. Screens are always set to respawn with enemies in the same spots, so if you get lost in a bigger or harder map, and it can get frustrating over time. And last but not least, something that really gets aggravating is whenever you and the other player, whether it's CPU or person control, use special moves. If you use them both at the same time, one can miss if the same enemy is targeted, which sometimes it feels like a waste. Overall, this is a great game. If you need a new RPG to collect, put it in your PS1 collection. I highly recommend Legend of Mana. Although it is a great and fun game, a Black Label copy is going to be up there in price, anywhere between $40 and $60. So be prepared to pay for it if you're really hardcore about collecting it. Final verdict on this game, I give Legend of Mana for the PlayStation 1 console a very solid 4 out of 5. Until next time, guys, this has been A Big Goomba. Thanks for watching the game reviews.